Good morning and welcome to another episode of Free Daily Coaching. Good morning and welcome. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Steve. Good morning to everyone else that's not participating in the chat. I didn't look over who's attending this morning, but I just want to say good morning and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. What we've been doing over the past few days, I'll go ahead and bring the whiteboard in, is we've been talking about the capture mechanism in creating a lead capture page and the different components of that. And so this morning we are going to, so what we did was we did a general overview, gave you kind of an idea of how we mapped out our process. When I say we, I'm talking about myself and a business partner of mine, Rob Four, how we mapped out the process and then what the actions were that we actually took so that you could actually take those actions. So we mapped it all out. We showed you this portion, the capture portion. And so what we're doing is we're breaking it down again, and then we'll break it down even farther. So on the last episode, what we did was we talked about selecting the 3 designs and how easy that could be, right? How you could make that really simply. And we showed you a shortcut yesterday on how to do that. Now, so if you missed that, you want to go back to my YouTube channel, watch that video and watch that shortcut. Now today we're on step 2, which is create a headline. Now you can see that in our example, we use a really basic example here. We say, we suggest using 3 versions, right? Go for 3 different versions. If you have 3 designs, you have 3 headlines. Now you have a real split test, right? And you can split test the headline first if you want. Maybe you're going to split test graphics first. We'll talk about that later. But if you have 3 set up, then you're ready to go just like you did prior. And this is easy, and you can make it super simple by using a tool or a resource, right? That could help you do this. So I'm going to show you a couple different resources today. Let me grab one extra book. So I'm going to grab a couple books to show you guys today that you can use in this as a resource. So I'm going to show you some offline resources, and then I'm going to also show you some online resources to help you in this process of creating a headline simply and easily, right? So that's not a big deal for you to go and create this. So the very first thing, very first book I'm going to show you, and some of these books are, older books. There's nothing groundbreaking like all of a sudden that you need to go and to get something. So this book right here is Meryl Runyon, okay, Power Phrases. Meryl Runyon, okay? This one, Power Phrases. This one gives you some amazing power phrases in here. It really starts showing you some of the things that you could start taking out of your speech and start putting in. Gives you some better ways to phrase things to be a more powerful speaker. Give me 1 second. I tried some new hay, so I might have a little reaction for a couple days here. I get kind of sensitive. So this is another great book, Power versus Force, by Dr. David Hawkins. What's great about the Power versus Force book in here, this gives you one of these, it gives you a list. Oh, where is that guy? There's literally, there's one part in the book where he goes over the power phrases versus the force phrases and gives you an example of the verbiage that you're using. Let me see if I can find it here in here. Well, it's in here. So you just have to go through this book, read this one, grab this one. You can probably grab these books on Amazon, on eBay, right? If you find them online, you can buy them for just a couple bucks each. It's not like these are, you know, super spendy books. So these resources aren't, you know, super crazy. I'm trying to look into where it was. Man, it seemed like it just stood out to me the other day when I was looking for something in here. And it just popped right open. Oh, right there. So power versus force. Let me give you an example. The force phrase is removed where the power phrase is detached, right? The powerful phrase is envisioning where the force phrase is picturing, right? The force phrase is expedient. The power phrase is principled, right? And you're looking at what's power, what's force, right? What's powerful, and this is power versus force, right? Balance versus extreme, power versus force, right? Carefree versus frivolous, right? Conciliatory versus inflexible, confident, arrogant, right? So power versus force, great book. Power phrases, another great book. Power versus Force, Dr. David Hawkins. Power Phrases, Merrill Runyon. Okay, these are two great books. Now, this is the same author. You can get whatever edition you want, first edition, second edition, third edition. I think I have the third and the fourth edition. This is the Ultimate Sales Letter. It's by Dan Kennedy. Okay, you could get the Ultimate Sales Letter. You can see this one's one of the fourth edition versions. There's 1, 2, 3 before that. Then you could also get the Ultimate Marketing Plan, okay, by Dan Kennedy. So either one of these. Now, the reason that I'm bringing up this, really, the Ultimate Sales Letter, is in chapter 3 of the Ultimate Sales Letter, you have the ability to go and create headlines instantaneously, okay? These are fill in the headline blanks with examples. So let me just give you one. They didn't think I could blank, but I did. Okay, and let me just give you the background on this. This headline works for many reasons, including our natural tendency to root for the underdog, right? We're fascinated with stories of people who overcome great obstacles and others is ridicule to achieve success. When this headline refers to something you have thought about doing but talked yourself out of, you'll want to know if the successful person shared your doubt or fear or handicap. So, examples. They laughed when I sat down at the piano, but not when I started to play. Okay? They grinned when the waiter spoke to me in French, but their laughter changed to amazement at my reply. So, notice that they didn't just use the fill in the blank. They didn't think I could play the piano, but I did. That's not what they said. They actually changed it to they laughed when I sat down at the piano, right? That's another way of saying they didn't think that I could play piano. They laughed, right? They were laughing, right? But I did, right? But not when I started to play, okay? So do you see how that they changed that up? So let me give you one more example. Who else wants blank? Who else wants, and we'll give you some examples here. So I like this type of headline because of its strong implication that a lot of other people know something the reader doesn't, right? So who else wants a Hollywood actress's figure? Who else needs an extra hour every day? Right? Does that make sense? So those are two examples right there, right? Of things that people would want. Who else wants blank, right? How blank made me blank. How to blank, right? there's a bunch of them in here, right? There's like at least a dozen of them right here. Okay. Now that's an offline resource right here for you that you could use, right? And there's many more in there. So there's an offline resource to be able to simply and easily create a headline using a tool or a resource. Here's a resource right here, or a tool. Okay. Here's a bunch of other resources right here. Okay. Here's a bunch of other resources. And then this would actually, these are all resources. This would actually be the tool too, because this has the formula. Now, right, they has fill in the blank template for you. Now, I'm going to show you on a screen share here another version of that tool that you could use, and you could use it right here. It's a free headline generator. Okay. So to get to this website, it's simply, this is a free site. It's internetmarketingcourse.com/free headline generator. That's all one word. So it's internetmarketingcourse.com/free headline generator. Okay. So come to this website. This right here, you can either enter either your product description or your product name. Okay, so this is examples: a weight loss program, part-time income generator, miracle wrinkle treatment, time-saving software, right? Enter your main claim or goal that you're advertising: lose 10 pounds, make, right? So let's do rank videos on YouTube instantly. Okay, let's just do that. We'll just put that in, okay, and we'll put in generate headlines. Okay, how to rank you on YouTube instantly. And okay, so here you can see right here, this used a lot of the templates that we just saw. They laughed when I said I'd rank my videos on YouTube's, but when I did, they begged me for my secret. 7 secrets how to rank videos on YouTube instantly. And right, here's how to rank videos on YouTube instantly now. Free report reveals 5 secrets to rank videos on YouTube instantly. New discovery reveals how to rank videos on YouTube instantly. Who else wants to rank videos on YouTube instantly? Right? It's true, you really can rank videos on YouTube instantly, and here's how. New tool helps you rank videos on YouTube, guaranteed. Test now. Our tool can help you, right? So some of these, like, it looks like the program's a little wonky, but you get the idea, right? Lazy man way to rank videos on YouTube instantly, right? I never thought I could rank videos on YouTube instantly, but I finally discovered the secret. Here's how, right? The quickest way I know to rank videos on YouTube instantly, and a fast, fun way to rank videos on YouTube instantly, right? So you can see that that was just one idea, and I just put that in by putting in my claim. Now I could take that out and say, enter a desirable result in the past tense, see examples, bought a new Mercedes, enter a desirable in the present tense, right? Buy a new Mercedes, get hit on by your delivery, right? Get videos to rank number 1. Okay, we'll hit generate headlines. Okay, same thing. Okay, it gives you these same printout. Okay, same generator. So you can do the product description, right? We'll do they didn't, this one didn't. Let's see. Let's try it with, maybe it's something with their Yeah, it must be something with their program because I tried one of their examples and it didn't generate it right away. So something wrong with that first one. So just go down into that second one and type in your deal. You can see how super easy this is. This is just without even writing the book or going to get the book, you can create a headline. The other thing is you can go down here and have a little sales line generator, right? A sales letter generator if you wanted to, right? You could put in the title really quick, right? Okay. And okay, I just took one of those out, right? Okay, like that's it, right? So you can just go in, put it in like this. It puts it all together for you, right? Just puts it all together. Bam. Okay, so you can see I didn't finish all of my stuff, but you can go in and if you want to and do that, right? So that it shows you and gives you the format of what you're doing simply and easily, right? And I could go in here and just copy this. Here, let's go in here and copy this. And we'll just paste it and everything so it has this in here. I'm just going to paste this in so you can see how it will format it all and see if it still works. I'll just paste, paste, paste away. Okay. Link. Uh-oh, bonus description didn't get filled in. When? All right, here. So see that? It puts it and it does a little headline and it makes it all boom, 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 and it gives you a long form sales letter. Okay. So if you want to create a long form sales letter, there you go. It's just another tool, another resource for you to be able to tap into, right? So you have this, you have the sales, the headline generator tool that you can go to and simply grab that at the internetmarketingcourse.com/free headline generator. You can do the headline generator from the Ultimate Sales Letter by Dan Kennedy, or you could pick up the Ultimate Marketing Plan by Dan Kennedy. Either one you could get first, second, third, fourth edition, doesn't matter. It's all in there. Then some other resources for you on headlines, power phrases, things like that is Power Phrases by Merrill Runyon. And then also Power versus Force is a great book. It gives you some great ideas on how people think really and what human behavior is and what we do. And so that's by Dr. David Hawkins. This is a little bit more deeper of a read. So if you just be aware of that this is a little bit heavier of a read. So that's it. That's the dealio. that's our step 2 of the capture process. So step 1, we talked about the design, grabbing 3 different templates. Here we pick 3 different headlines and go make 3 variations of the same headline. Tomorrow we're going to show you some. Excuse me. I need my coffee, right? I got to finish my coffee off. I've been up for a couple hours now. So tomorrow we're going to show you a couple different resources and places where I go, and then some different resources for graphics and video, so that you have that, how to keep that all bundled up together, so that you have that. So now you'll have a design, you'll have a headline, we'll choose out some graphics and video. Then in step 4 and 5, we'll talk about integrating with our email, and then tracking. So like I mentioned, we're just going over these each step in a general way, and then what we'll do is we'll drill down even more, right? So once we've gone through these 4, then we'll show you, okay, this is now we've selected the designs, and we'll show you that process. Hey, these are the 3 designs that we selected. This is how we now create it. Here's the headlines that we're going to use, and we'll go in and create those headlines. Excuse me. We'll drop in our graphics and our videos if we have some. We will actually integrate and show the steps required and do all of the processes of integrating with our autoresponder, and then of course setting up all the tracking and showing you exactly how to do that. So these are the beginner modules. These are the beginner videos that show you just the general idea. What we'll do as we continue through this series is we're just going to keep on refining this and breaking this down so that you can see the detail to each one of these, so that you can take the action required to go ahead and build your lead capture page. So if you want to go ahead of the pack, ahead of the video series, by all means you can. At some point, if you're watching the recording of this, you'll be able to go ahead and just be able to watch the recordings. If you're in real time right now, go ahead and get all these 3 things done. Pick your 3 designs, get your headlines chosen, get your graphics and any videos that you require for the capture page for that process. Get those videos cut and uploaded so that you have access to them. Or if there's someone else's video, get the URL, or your video, get the URL of where that video is hosted so that we'll be able to access it right away. Then have your email set up, right? So that you can, your auto response service set up so that you can integrate your email. If you're this advanced and you can move ahead, you'll know what's required at that level, right, at that next step. And then the same with the tracking. If not, then wait till tomorrow, where we will go over how to choose your graphics, how to grab videos, some different tips and tricks, where to grab videos, where to grab graphics, that you can make it super easy, and then also where you can host and store them as well to make it simple and easy for yourself. So this was another episode of Free Daily Coaching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to participate live or want our updates and email blasts that will actually tell you when we're broadcasting, what our subjects are, what we're focusing on here, then simply go over and subscribe by opting in and checking out the little box that says sign up for our daily webinars. Even if you can't make it live, go and sign up for the webinars so that you can get our email communications. Simply go do that at freedailycoaching.com. Again, it's freedailycoaching.com. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you the next time.